Still could have played it. We could have still dealt with lightning strike plus murder if we'd drawn better. I mean, we had our nuts out, right? Any 4-drop that stays on the board, and also any 4-drop that plays out kills not all of his creatures, but a big chunk of them.
I mean, even any creature with axe would be okay.
Yeah. Oh, no green mana.
I think I keep, since we have Skyscanner and Brutus plays with only 1 land, and we're favorites to draw at least 1 land here, and then Skyscanner helps us maybe find green mana as well.
Seems greedy to me. I think I'd tossed.
Quitters never win.
Hey, citizen.
Yes, I've been drafting all day. Can't wait to learn from the best smiley face.
I watched your shout out to me, man. Thank you for that. That was much appreciated. I don't know that anything happened from it, but I appreciated you taking the time to say fucking hi to my channel, man. So yep, we're drafting today with Legend, another MTG player, someone who has a bit more experience than me. So yeah, you ought to get some sense out of watching the VODs of today. So cheers. Cheers to resub.
Could be in trouble here.
Oh, we're 100% in trouble here. We don't have a fucking land yet.
There we go.
That's very lucky. You want Brute or Skyscanner? I want Skyscanner.
Yeah, I think so. We want to find green for Green Seeker.
How do you like Third Mountain?
Medium.
Medium? I think that's
I'll take
terrible.
I'll take it over a non-land card though.
Really?
Since it helps us towards Palladia, since we already have the white, so...
I think that's extremely optimistic. I don't think Palladia wins us any games, so...
I mean... Sometimes.
You're optimistic.
They don't always have the Essence Scatter.
Really? Because... I think they just Omen Speakered into the Essence Scatter every time. You ready for Essence Scatter? Really? I'm shocked.
They didn't even flinch.
Oh, they didn't have the fucking setup on. But yeah.
Well, to the opponent, we look like a red-white aggro deck.
It says Arcane Noir says I played 16 this draft and I almost destroyed my game. Well, you won. That's the guy we just played. Arcane Noir is in chat. Just if you're curious, you got very lucky on that win, my friend. I don't know that 16 versus 17 land made any difference. Maybe you had the nuts when you needed it. That's good enough. Are you shocking the engineer here?
Well,
no, not on the end of their turn. On our turn.
Oh. I would probably play the... Yeah, let's see. So if we attack, they block. We're trading Brute and Shock for Engineer.
Yeah, it seems pretty bad, right?
Seems bad, yeah. I mean, Engineer's definitely going to be a problem if they hit a flyer. But so be it. Alright, we're just 2 forests away from...
You draw about no Lucky. Huh? I think Lucky describes that last game. I think Lucky describes that last game very, very well. Ooh, is that a cage on our Sarkans? That sucks.
Joke's on them. We weren't close to triggering it. Oh, wow. Alright.
Alright, I guess we just sit here chugging away. Being unexcited about the results. Yeah, don't shit talk our opponent, guys. That's not what I'm suggesting. Fairly close game last time. Some draws either way. Draws did not go our way. Feels lucky. What that means, RNG. Happens. Be nice to hit green mana, chat. I don't disagree. One way or the other, we got fucking 5 green cards in our hand. Very hard to play them without green mana. Give you that.
Got 8 green sources in our deck, I think.
I think it's 9, isn't it?
Weren't we on 8 forests, 2 plains, and then the dual land, which is red-white.
You might be right. Seems a lot of strong cards our opponents played so far. I feel like Plummet's going to be a thing.
Play an artifact, we're pretty dead.
Well, you can start attacking with 2 4s. Can't do anything about it. He's shocking and trading. I think I might be.
Yeah, I might be, yeah.
Doesn't want to do it. I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, they definitely have an artifact incoming, or they just skip through it.
Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, I'm just saving for the blocks so I don't have to shock for a trade.
Here it comes.
Really?
I mean, they just cried with Omen Speaker.
Yeah.
Although I didn't pay attention if they topped or bottomed.
It doesn't matter. They fixed the best cards on their deck.
If they topped, then for sure they have something good this turn. If they didn't, then it's random.
Apparently, Frozen is ghosting in chat. It's 2 of our last opponents have been in chat. It's exciting. I don't really want to set up delay for my stream, but maybe I need to with this game. I've watched other streamers run into this issue with Magic.
That's the card.
Doesn't change anything we do here. Red, white.
We're 1 forest away from Palladia, which they at the moment can't deal with.
Okay. Let's see what happens here. Very exciting. Alright, I'm blocking the Herald of Faith with the Sky Scanner and trying to do something.
Block and shock.
Yeah, for sure.
It rhymes.
Why now? I guess we're getting Inspired Charged.
Who knows?
He's been very bizarre, his plays. His plays should have been attacking for like fucking 4 rounds. So if he Inspired Charge here, yeah, it feels bad. But I feel like he missed damage on 3 rounds before this. So it is indeed Inspired Round. Does that change anything we do? Do we shock the Omen Speaker, get it off the board? It's 1 damage. Doesn't really feel very relevant.
So.
Yeah, me either.
No.
Okay.
Alright, so we take 11 down to 8. So we're dead to an artifact, even if we draw forest.
No, we're dead now. He's got 10 damage on board, man.
If we draw forest for Palladia, then we might be okay. Alright.
Really? Because it doesn't feel like we're okay.
I mean, we take 6.
Yeah.
If we attack with everyone.
We're at 2, and we have to get blockers out for 4 next turn.
I mean,
Best case scenario. They might not attack. I guess that's true. I mean, this is certainly the best play we have, but it's not a very good play.
If we draw another forest, we get to double Basilisk plus Shock.
No. If we get another forest, we play Ghostwalk Twins and block fucking 2.
Yeah, that also works.
Or maybe double Basilisk and Shock, I guess. But Shock kills nothing right now.
Yeah, Shock doesn't do much.
So I don't see how we come back. If he just pushes for damage, we just lose. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Have to block the 4 or we die. So
Yep.
Everything else is just... What has he got in hand? He's got 3 cards in hand. It's a lot. Without damage, it's vulnerable to removal. It's not enough. So we can block 2. We take 2.
Yeah, so
That's
had
dead.
we shocked in the Inspiring Charge turn, then we might have been able to survive.
Nothing else saves us here, right? Like, we have all green cards.
Yeah, I mean, there's a
Okay.
chance they don't
No.
attack us, I guess.
Oh, you want to play for that? All right, we'll play for that.
Play a boar, say go, I guess. Attack for 6 if we want to.
Oh, we definitely want to. This is asserting dominance.
Yep. Well,
Oh,
they seem to be
sure. we come to the
lacking
show.
in the artifacts at least, which is good.
How do I just like let that happen? Thank you. Is there any universe in which he doesn't kill us? Let's find out.
One where he respects a lightning strike.
That's a fucking stupid universe to respect. It's an uncommon.
Ah, now we're super dead. I think we're bringing in Naturalize for the cage and the artifacts.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so get wrecked by the fact we can't draw green mana and we have green cards all game. What's our mana distribution? Is it really only 8? Should it be 9?
Yeah, I mean, the plains could have been an extra forest, I think.
Really do only have 8. Is 7 mountain too much?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too. I don't want to done this. Yeah, I want to throw in some anti-artifact, right? So double naturalize.
At least one. Don't know about the second one. Don't know if we want plummets.
That's interesting. I actually prefer. We know he has one big artifact creature. It's worth doing. So we just throw in 2 of these. What do you want to drop for that? Axe.
Axe seems cuttable.
Brute. Anything
Yeah, I can
else?
see cutting brute. It's poor against Omen Speaker. So how many cards do we have now?
Exactly 40.
Alright, seems fine then.
Just 1 naturalize, 1 plummet, huh? Okay.
We might go deeper if we see more targets for game 3.
Yeah. That's assuming we get to game 3. It did feel like we got mana screwed in some way last game.
I mean, yeah.
Which is too bad because we got mana screwed now. Well, sure. Sure.
So did we see any counter spells? I don't think we did.
No, we did not.
So it just seems like a blue-white artifact-based deck.
Yeah, which makes me wonder why we didn't throw in more plummets or more naturalizes. I'd probably have thrown in a second plummet given my own time. But I don't know. I mean, I guess those engineers didn't take flight for a long time. We didn't see any other flyers, so maybe.
Well, that's a mulligan.
Yep, no lands. Too bad. Our unsealing's here. Unsealing wins this game. So far, the 3 mana for draws has not been super great. Can't seem to keep creatures on the board, can we? Oh, amazing. Mulligan again, huh? We're going first.
If we get a scry, so if we can find a forest off the top, then Greenseeker can help us, and it's one of the few cards that can.
You want to keep this?
I mean, I think this gives us a pretty good chance if we get lucky on forest.
I'm going to keep this on your recommendation with the understanding I would 100% have mulligan this on my own.
Like, how often are we going to win on 5 versus keeping this and finding a green source in time?
I guess I look at this as in we have to get extraordinarily lucky to hit a green source. There's 9 or 8 green sources. 9?
Now there's 9.
So 9 out of 33 was our odds there.
But we
9 out of 34.
2 looks at it if you count as scry.
All right, so we're gonna start scrying. That was a lucky draw. I mean, we're getting the fucking nuts for a 6 card.
And there's us, the scatter.
Okay.
Right, so
2 chances at 4 for boar.
do we unsealing or do we bore first? I think we unsealing.
Yeah, I think we're unsealing too.
And let's make sure to put a stop on upkeep, although... Okay.
What?
That's fine. We're going to draw the shock anyway, so the stop didn't matter.
Yeah,
but no, I think we do...
Yeah.
I think we may phase it.
She's got an instant of relevance.
Yeah, sucks.
Well, maybe not of relevance, but what do we do?
Opponent's mana screw 2 at least.
Yep. We have a better chance of fixing our mana screw than he does. So.
Yep. And our hand's pretty good if we do.
Yep. I don't need that stop because I'm going to draw first because our draw is a 4-2. I think it was so. I'm glad it's worked out, but I think it was so greedy keeping on single green or single red here when the only thing that saves us is the green mana, and we have less than. I mean, one in. What do we say? 9 out of 40? No, not 9 out of 40. 9 out of 30.
33.
So less than a 30% chance to hit that green. That's so
But
greedy.
But we have 2 looks with the scry.
Yeah, but we hit it after that.
Yeah, I mean that's the point.
No, it feels so greedy to me. Jesus Christ.
All right.
I guess we're
Not
just
the-
passing some more.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, if we had put a stop on our upkeep the turn after we played the Green Seeker, I still don't think we would have activated it anyway, so probably didn't matter.
Holy
Nice.
shit. All right, so this is unsealing.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, it has to be at this point. We're so fucking far behind in doing anything. I mean, he hasn't done anything either, but we are so far behind.
Alright, opponent hit 2 lands in a row. But now he gets to kill their 4-drop if they play in.
Yeah, we're definitely drawing next turn. There's no reason not to. We have 4 drops in hand.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we'll see if we want to kill the Bugler or not.
Yep.
You have
That's good.
returned.
Welcome back,
So
random
opponent-
guys somewhere. Thanks, 30 sub.
Rats on the move, but not gonna lie, I
Opponent
kind of
reluctant to
missed
play out the
bite.
creature here. They pretty clearly had one, but they just wanted to not expose it to the unsealing. But as it turns out, we have
Double
another
boars.
4-power creature anyway.
Yeah. Do you? I guess it makes no difference. We want to play it now, I guess, in all likelihood, because we want to. We're gonna play it this turn if we can, and we might draw another one next turn. So.
Yep.
Okay.
Right. All our late games looking good,
Yeah. Right.
and I don't think we're gonna get overrun.
I left the bike. No, the bike's downstairs, guys. The bike's downstairs. You'll never see a bike again, though, because even if it... So right now, I don't know if you can see this. So let me reach back and touch it. That's wall. 'Cause there's a green screen there. But there'll never be a bike behind me ever again in this situation. But yes, sometimes we miss it too. That's fine.
Got the naturalized too.
Yeah. I might actually naturalize ahead of anything else this turn. I want to... Do I want a fifth? I don't care. So I might as well wait. Do you want to border the face here? I kind of want to border the face here, actually. I like to be able to remove. Maybe not. Maybe naturalize.
I think I like naturalize on Dwindle more just because it saves a 4 damage removal spell essentially.
All right.
And then the reason to potentially want to activate Green Seekers is that if we do get lucky and hit a land, and then hit a land next turn, we get to play a 6-drop.
Okay, I can see that. Let's hit him first, though. He has no... It's not like we're going to block with it, so I don't think it matters too much.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of... I don't think... I'd rather... Let me rephrase that. I don't think the benefits of saving him for blocking outweigh the benefits of looking for a land. I'm fine with that.
Exactly. Oh, that's not attack.
Alright, dude. Let's be a little bit slower in this fucking taking damage, huh? So
And we
I don't
also happen.
even want that stop. I want to draw.
Yep.
Yeah.
We also happen to play around Essence Scatter this way, which is nice. Alright, yeah, that's gonna die.
Seems like a good one to
Sweet.
kill.
And our opponent's probably gonna like rage quit.
Good. Let's draw again.
Yep.
Okay. Still a
Alright.
boar.
Keep up red, yeah.
Keep up red. Yep. Second game in a row we got land screw versus this guy. I think it is, right?
Pretty much.
Oh, we already know what we're drawing, so might as well draw it.
Yep. Worst case scenario, we get to play another
Green
Dryad, or we can just kill them with the Titanic Growth, but that's a little risky.
I think I would do it. If they counter it, so what?
And if they bounce, we just get to replay our boar anyway.
Yeah. Just 4 damage to the face.
We'll see.
Yep.
The 4/4. Yep. Alright.
Okay.
Try and get there on land. Nice.
Alright, so this is
I think we played Dreadmaw over Palladia in case of Essence Scatter.
Yeah. Dreadmaw over. Yeah. Well, it's also just removes the creature, so. They both remove the creature, so I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
Sure, still dead though.
Yeah, opponent's dead here. They would need like a sweeper into an answer to the unsealing into.
Yeah, he needs to wrap the
Equal
god
stuff.
plus Essence Scatter, and even that kills him.
Yeah, they need this like invoke the divine plus a sweeper,
Yeah,
or
that
invoke
would
the
work.
divine plus 2 bounce spells, and they don't have enough mana for invoke plus
Sweeper.
sweepers. I guess invoke gains them 4, so invoke plus a bounce spell would maybe do it for a turn.
Yeah, it's questionable too. Is Fumigate in here? I don't know. I don't think Fumigate's
Nope,
in
it's
M19.
cleansing Nova. It's a sweeper.
Yeah. I mean, GG just on turn 1 because he had no card, no mana, but we haven't beat him in mana. He's at 7. We're actually at 6.
Yeah, they
Deck
had
is
some
strong,
inefficient
though.
turns.
Strong.
Yep.
Every card
They
we've
had
seen is
some-
decent.
They had some inefficient turns where they didn't want to play their 4/4 into the unsealing,
Yeah.
and that helped us a bit. But yeah, the unsealing's a pretty good card as it turns out.
Anything you want to sub in? I don't think so. Maybe a second plummet.
So the plummet and naturalize don't necessarily deal with the 4/4 that makes the cat tokens, which is the scariest card they played. But we have a lot of blockers for it too.
Everything we do trades with that. I'm not worried about that. I mean, brother,
Yeah.
everything we do, nothing we do is going to make it better for our sideboard.
I don't know if we need the second Titanic Growth though.
Okay, if we take second Titanic Growth, I want second plummet.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
I don't know. Like there are times in that game where Titanic Growth was useful, but plummet wasn't. Titanic Growth seems like a really dead card. I mean, Titanic Growth is a dead card when you're winning on board, and it doesn't win you the game on that turn. It's not a dead card every other time. 4/4 means you almost always successfully trade with another creature on the board. if they don't have a combat trick of their own. Tough to say. I don't mind the second plummet. We've seen a lot of... We haven't seen a lot of flyers. We've seen the same 2 flyers over and over again.
Well, opponent's going deep. They might be reconsidering their disenchants.
Yeah. You might be considering letting us draw some cards, some lands when we need them. Could be exciting. Maybe we don't have to mulligan. That'd be nice.
Well, we won on a mulligan, keeping a one-lander.
Yeah, I think that was so greedy. I'm glad we got lucky.
I think someone in chat like did the math and they were close to 50% on finding green.
Close to
With a scry.
50%. That's exciting. That means half the time we just lose because we don't find green. So
Opponent timing out.
close to half the time. It does look like that, doesn't it? I don't know if that... Maybe he's letting off a firework of some sort. He's excited. He's celebrating.
Did they add cosmetics already?
I don't know. Do I need to restart the client? Let me restart the client in case it's us. Does Filthy think his chances were better mulliganing again? It's not that I think double mulligan is good. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to fucking mulligan ever if I can avoid it. But I don't know is the answer to that. I don't know what's better. Double mulligan or just keeping a one-lander. I suspect double mulliganing is better than a one-lander. Most of the time. The Green Seeker.
I know someone who would bring up equity here.
Equity? In what sense?
As in, what's the equity of finding a green source and then being able to play Green Seeker and playing that game versus keeping
for sure.
a five-lander?
That's the comparison you have to make. For absolutely sure. It's not just like, it's not what's the challenge, what's the difference between playing the hand. It's not the difference between playing a 5-land hand with 2 mana versus playing a random 6-card land hand with 1 mana. It's definitely the comparison between the Green Seeker we had versus the random we might get. But I don't know. The answer is I don't know. And
because I think if we hit the green that game, then we're actually favorites to win that game, I think, just because Green Seeker is such a house.
Yeah, it's pretty strong. Wow.
Right.
Okay, we'll take a second win out of this player. I wasn't expecting to get that.
Did we hit our goal now?
All right, what was our goal?
I think 5 or 4 wins.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to go
Nice.
for? Let's get our 5th win. I'm gonna host you on the way out. You still streaming tonight? If I host you, or are you done?
Yep, I'll do a short stream.
Okay. Will you do a draft?
Yeah, if you want to join.
Yeah, I would love to. I'd love to talk about the cards. You draft them and watch it. I'm close to what I want to do for talking tonight. It was only supposed to be a short stream to test my setup today, but yeah, let's get this 5th win for fucking sure. Oh, by the way, man, I'm glad we got a chance to do this again for the second time. I had a lot of fun the first time. I'm glad you're here for this time.
It's awesome.
it's-
Joined it the first time.